Nearly 20 people are displaced following a two-fire alarm at an apartment complex last night. Crews were called to the Spring Garden Apartments just after 11 o'clock. According to the Columbia Fire Department, the fire was seen on the first and second floors, with flames also through the roof. Thankfully, everyone made it out safely, but one resident was taken to get checked out. 8 units were affected, leaving 17 people displaced. The Richland County Fire Marshal's office is now investigating.